Hi everybody, my name is Ahmed and this is my friend Isaac, and in this video we're showing you the Washington Monument and the Capitol Hill. Enjoy.
Washington Monument. The Washington Monument is a large and tall obelisk. It was constructed to commemorate the first president, George Washington. The monument is made of marble, granite, and sandstone, is both the world's tallest stone structure and the world's tallest obelisk in height, standing 555 feet. The Washington Monument reflection can be seen in the aptly named Reflecting Pool, a rectangular pool extending to the west toward the Lincoln Memorial. When the Revolutionary War ended, a man in the United States commanded more respect than George Washington. Americans celebrated his ability to win the war despite limited supplies and inexperienced men, and they admired his decision to refuse a salary. Their regard increased further when it became known that he had rejected a proposal by some of his officers to make him king of the new country. An important part of the Constitution was the development of the office of President of the United States. No one seemed more qualified to fill that position than Washington, and in 1789 he began the first of his 2 terms. He used the nation's respect for him to develop respect for this new office, but he simultaneously tried to quiet fears that the president would become as powerful as the King of England. He tried to create the kind of solid government he thought the nation needed, supporting a national bank, collecting taxes to pay for expenses, and strengthening the army. The Capitol. The United States Capitol is the meeting place of the United States Congress. It sits atop Capitol Hill at the eastern end of the National Mall. The word Capitol comes from Latin, meaning city on a hill, and is associated with a Roman temple to Jupiter Optimus Maximus on Capitoline Hill. In 1789, the United States Congress was established upon ratification of the United States Constitution. New York City remained home to Congress until 1790, when the Residence Act was passed to pave way for a permanent capital. The decision to locate the capital was contentious, but Alexander Hamilton helped broker a compromise in which the federal government would take on war debt incurred during the American Revolutionary War, in exchange for support from northern states for locating the capital along the Potomac River. As part of the legislation, Philadelphia was chosen as a temporary capital for 10 years, until the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. would be ready. Pierre Charles L'Enfant was given the task of creating the city plan for the new capital city. L'Enfant chose Jenkins Hill as the site for the Capitol building, with a grand boulevard connecting it with the president's house, and a public space stretching westward to the Potomac River.